literally just like harkens back to the old. Let me turn this daggum thing around like I know what I'm doing. Harkens back to the old days of podcasting, dude.
Yeah, you figured we'd learn our lesson by now.
Yeah, just like we're. Are you holding it correct?
I am.
Are you sure?
No.
Look,
Maybe.
the clover's supposed to face you.
Oh, yeah, it's facing me.
Okay, it is?
Yeah.
Okay, you can get a little closer.
I'm scared.
Of what?
Me eating the mic.
Yeah, you were notorious about that in the past.
Notorious. I'll do it, too, before it's all said
I'll
done.
freaking do it. I'm going to freaking do it, Shaggy.
I'll do it again. So, how are we starting this puppy?
I don't know, dude. I kind of just hit start thinking it was going to do a sound check, and here we are.
So welcome back to the Secret Dungeon Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cheney. I am your host, and with me, as always, Mr. Corey.
Hello. Hello. You got the 3 this time, baby. You got the 3-peat.
Well, it's been
Yo, dog, you need to get close to the mic, brother.
How many years has it been since we've done this?
Quite a bit.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute and 2.
So a lot has happened. Like probably too much has happened.
It's like the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia starts playing.
Yeah, a lot has happened. Trying to recap that is a nightmare.
It just like bops on the gang died.
Yeah.
No, we didn't die. None of us died.
Hold on, baby. Let me take out my nicotine pouch, and I'll tell you what happened.
Yeah, we're all still alive. I'm about to put one in.
I bet put one in.
Yeah, dang it.
So yeah. At this point, we're a full-fledged company who makes tabletop RPGs and content to go along with those games.
So, needless to say, we're the same. we're no. We're not the same. We're not the same people you once heard.
We're slightly wiser. Not much.
Not much.
We leveled up like maybe twice.
Yeah, like we've been grinding. This game's hard.
Yeah. So like I started the game off as like a level 3 wizard. I'm probably somewhere around level 5.
Yeah, but you were on like a barbarian side quest.
I sure did.
And then just
Sure did.
So I gotta put one of these nicotine pillows in.
Yeah. I reckon I went back to Japan a second time.
So we get it. You've been to Japan.
And I'm going to keep driving it into the ground.
Yeah, that's all you're going to talk about.
That's all I'm going to talk about. What else has happened? Yeah, we're just kind of like, we have a studio now.
Yeah, it's like a whole studio.
Like a legit studio this time, kids.
Yeah, and it's actually ours. Like, we can't get kicked out of here.
Yeah, we can't get kicked out of here because, like, I own it. And
Yeah.
Corey owns it.
Yeah.
And we own it.
Yeah, this is our place.
I have the deed.
Yeah.
You cannot get rid of me.
Yeah, dude. What's nuts is, like, the reason that the Secret Dungeon kind of just, like, kicked it was we just kept getting moved around.
We kept getting kicked out of everywhere.
Yeah.
We were setting up.
Yeah, and it just got so hard to do. Like, my kid was just born, and you was freshly going through a divorce.
Yeah, I'm happily divorced now.
Yeah.
Forget that noise.
Oh man! And then we even tried to do another podcast with the 3 of us.
We did a little podcast there for a while called the 8 p.m. podcast.
Yeah,
that was fun.
We did try to do it. It was just kind of hard to get all 3 of our schedules together.
It was.
That was a really, really hard
Time.
thing. Yeah, to try to get us all together like that.
Yeah.
And then now even John, who his schedule's freed up, I feel like he's still busy, dude. Like he's still just like super busy.
He's got like a lot of stuff going on in
Yeah.
his life. Which I mean,
you can't blame him.
You can't blame
Dude's
him.
going places.
But like now
do your thing, Bubba.
Yeah. But like now that I guess we're doing this again.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
I mean, they're listening to it, and I'm recording it, so here we go.
How you know they're listening?
I don't. I just pretend that they don't.
You know what's like? what got to me the most after we stopped the secret dungeon.
How many people came out of the woodwork saying that they were listening?
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, dude, we loved it, man.
Where were you?"
It was like what? I was like, dude, say something.
Tell us you love us.
Yeah,
Hate us. Say something, dang it. Get off my podcast.
Yeah. But no joke.
Get off my platform.
It was just like we told every single person was like we just felt like we were shouting to the void and like
Yeah.
nobody was listening and whatnot.
So like here we go, third time's the charm, I guess.
I guess so. But you know, the thing is like what came out of the secret dungeon initially is this place,
Yeah.
this studio, which is
Yeah.
it's an old classroom pod that we remodeled. It's scuff, but it's ours.
Yeah. It's ours to hold.
Yeah.
Ours to love.
Yeah.
Ours to scuff.
Yeah, ours to do our thing in and not be bothered and told to leave and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I mean like as of recording right now, it's like 11:43 at night.
Yeah,
And
don't
we're just
don't tell them that.
Oh, well, I mean they know. They know it's late. They don't know when. You cannot find me if I don't tell you the location.
Yeah. You know, we were a little reluctant to restart the secret dungeon because the way it ended, I hate the way that it ended.
I hate the way it ended too.
Yeah, I hate the way that we did John.
Yeah, I
But-
did too. I
but
felt
we-
so bad, and we apologize. There's
Yeah,
no bad blood.
Yeah, we reconciled about everything. We also talked about restarting the secret dungeon with John because initially I didn't want to do it without him.
I didn't either. I still don't really want to do it without him. So
No, he's
this is just kind of like a classic beginner episode.
yeah, for sure. He's always welcome to come back if his schedule allows it.
Absolutely.
Always.
Yeah.
He's
He's a joy.
yeah, he was the glue.
He's the bread and butter.
Yeah. Dude, he leveled up our production
really
so
did.
much. It was like, all right, we had Twitch streams, cameras, mic stands, all that nice fun stuff. And then as soon as he's not here anymore, it's back to just audio only, and just
Back
me and
to
you.
scuffy audio. And
Yeah,
Me
not like
chewing on the mic.
not like we don't know how to do all that stuff.
But it's a lot easier when someone smarter than you's running it.
Yeah, but dude, he's so good at it, man.
He
It's
is.
so he's like a wizard when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like I can figure it out. I'm that kind of person I can figure out anything if I stare at it long enough.
Right.
You just gotta give me long enough to stare at
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But yeah, whenever it comes to streaming and like production value and whatnot, John's got it, dude.
Yeah, he really does.
He's got it in the bag. So yeah, like I said, if he ever decides to, you know,
Come back, John.
come back, yeah, please, we need you.
I need you, baby.
Yeah, I'm hurting, John. my heart's hurting for you.
My heart's hurting, baby.
It's like Cornbread Cowboy on Instagram. He's like, I'm hurting, Linda.
Hurting, Linda. He like flicks a cigarette.
Dude, one of my favorite videos is he's like walking out of the gas station. He was like,
I think I know what you're talking about.
he said something along the lines of like, when you honk out a dirt snake at the local sit go or whatever.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's so about when you go to the local gas station and honk out a dirt snake.
Dude, just that saying honk out a dirt snake gets me every
Honking
time.
out a dirt snake is one of the funniest terms
Yeah.
I've ever heard.
Dude, I've
You can't get away from it.
I've honked out a few of my
Oh
dang, dude.
this is fun. Memes,
Yeah, but
memes unite us all.
all right. So I did have something for you though. I kind of thought about. I at least wanted to ask you about it.
Yeah,
Now that we're next to the mountain
yeah,
and whatnot,
yeah.
what?
Oh God, are we getting into like spooky stuff?
No,
You want to? While I'm wearing this moo-moo?
Conda. Dude, okay. He's not joking.
I'm not lying.
He's not. He's not lying. He's
Listen
not
here, kids,
joking.
I don't be doing that lying stuff. Mama's wearing a moo-moo and she's proud.
So, let's Here I am trying to keep us on track.
The moo killed it.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, so we're the studio is on my family farm in case you guys are wondering what Corey's talking about. The studio's on the family farm. My family owns this huge farm, and a good majority of the land that we own is mountain.
Yeah.
So we're literally at the foot of a mountain
Yeah.
right now.
So one of the things that we really like to talk about back whenever we was doing the Secret Dungeon Hot and Heavy was cryptids.
Oh yeah.
We even went to West Virginia to
Give Mothman a can of beans.
yeah. We did it.
Real
And
story.
You
True
know,
story.
what's crazy is a lot of people started leaving cans of beans at
Not long after I did that.
dude, whenever we did it, and then everyone's like, why are people leaving beans at the Mothman statue? And I'm like, I don't think that people listened to us and did it. I
don't
have
think so
no
either.
idea where everyone else got the idea.
I know where I got the idea from.
Where'd you get it?
I just thought it'd be funny to confuse the locals. Like, why are you offering a sacrifice of beans to some cryptid
And then
in the middle of West Virginia?
and then people just started doing it.
yeah, lots of people started.
We
doing
didn't
it.
really broadcast it. So I don't think that we
We
technically.
did a video,
I don't think
and
that
there is a video of us doing it.
there is a video of us doing it, but I don't think that necessarily we
didn't start nothing.
started
I
that.
think a lot of people just
I
had the
think
same idea I did.
Yeah. I think it just so happened to.
I think I
do the
was
thing.
part of a bean phenomenon.
A phenomenon. It's like the Chapel Roan song.
Yeah.
A phenomenon.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, we need a phenomenon. But no. So, dude, I cracked so hard just now. Anyways, talking about cryptids, though, I do have something I want to ask you.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Out of all the cryptids out there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Which one do you think is the most plausible?
Ooh. Like the most realistic one.
Yeah. Mine might surprise you.
I wouldn't say Mothman. I wouldn't say Jersey Devil. Weirdly enough, I think if there was anything, my answer would be Sasquatch. Like, as lame as that is.
You're not gonna believe this.
What?
That's my answer. Too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if there really was anything, it would be a Sasquatch.
Yeah.
You know, because there's a lot of, in America, for people who don't know, if you're in some other country listening to this for some weird reason, you made it this far. Congrats. Yeah. But it only gets worse from here.
Yeah. Hey, baby, it's all downhill.
Hey, baby, stay wild.
This hill's got a bunch of WD-40 and grease on it, baby.
I think it's the Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of just untapped wilderness still left in the United States. And I don't know why people kind of act like there isn't. Bro, go to West Virginia.
Oh, yeah.
Go to Carolinas.
Oh, yeah.
I know we've been here.
Go to Tennessee.
Couple hundred. Yeah, go to Tennessee.
Yeah.
That place is weird, too. But there's a lot of untapped wilderness still out there. Undeveloped land.
Yeah, and
Land that hadn't been touched in 50, 70, 80 years.
a lot of people will say, well, I don't believe in him anymore because, there's, drones and
Oh, come on.
and then Google Earth and whatnot. All right, so let me say why I believe that it could be plausible. That if there's any I'm not going to come out here and just straight up say that I full on believe that Bigfoot exists, right?
Right. Yeah, I'm not saying
but
that
here's my theory as to if it were true, this is how it could be plausible, right? Okay. So there are stories of people who have had interactions with things in the wilderness. and they all kind of line up to kind of look the same way.
Mm-hmm.
And so like there's this one. I wish I'd have had this a little bit more prepared than this. So I'm going completely off the cuff and out of my rear end.
Freestyle.
True Secret Dungeon style, just straight up off the straight up off the dome, baby. But there was a young boy who went missing in the woods, and whenever they found him, he was a good distance from where they last saw him.
Yeah.
So much so that like within the short amount of time that it took for them to find him,
it
would have been impossible for like a 4-year-old boy to do that. If I'm not mistaken, it was Bear Grylls or Les Stroud. It was either Man vs. Wild or Survivor Man. One of the two tried to recreate the journey within 48 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's Bear Grylls, this man is
a survival expert.
Not just that, a British secret agent,
like not the dude to be effing with.
Yeah, like this dude is like British Special Forces, like ex-British Special Forces, and he couldn't do it in that short amount of time.
Yeah, that's kind of
much less a 4-year-old boy.
Yeah,
in the dark, in the wilderness.
Yeah,
the boy said that a bear came up to him, and I think it may have said that the bear talked to him.
Ew. And
pretty much like he rode on the bear to safety. Is essentially like what his story is.
Yeah.
So
dude, I got some weirder stories than that make me think it's real.
So what I'm thinking, if this is all true,
right?
If that big old fat if, you know, 'cause I don't want nobody being like, Cord thinks that's going to the real. I've heard tales and stories, myths and legends and whatever have you, of people that live in the caves.
Dude, that's what I was about to say. There's reports of people living in caves at like national parks and other places.
And now you got to think, it's like, well, why wouldn't we see them? Well, if you live underground, you're accustomed to the dark.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You go and you see, you know, like cave fish, and they're pure albino and their eyes are pure white
pretty
and all
much
that
blind
kind of stuff.
And
stuff.
It's
It's because they're so well adjusted to the dark, they don't have any kind of like pigment or anything to their skin or what have you. And so they would come out at night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like why would they come out during the day? Well, they couldn't, because they wouldn't be able to see.
Yeah, like I'm a grown man who's born and raised on the surface, and there's days I can't freaking see.
Yeah.
Without a pair of sunglasses.
And if you're like native to being underground and
there ain't no
you know
way.
all kinds of crazy passages and stuff. Dude, all right, so our first Gen Con that we went to, we, you know, did a meme and we stopped at Horse Cave.
We sure did.
Because there was a place called Horse Cave, Kentucky. And so we're like, yeah, dude, this is where all the horses came from.
We sure did. We sure did say
we
that.
did. Well, like there's
hey,
there's video.
That's where all the horses were born.
Yeah.
That's where God said, yes.
Let there be horse.
Let there be horse. Let there be nay.
And we were talking to the people like at the Horse Cave Museum, you know, next to the actual Horse Cave entrance.
Yeah.
And they were talking about how like parts of it aren't even charted.
Yeah.
There's just like a section of it that is, and then there's just like, you know, things go all up in and around all over the place.
To flooding and stuff too.
Yeah.
Is a lot of the reason.
So check this out. What happens if there's a lot of like underground, you know, tunnels, for lack of better explanation of this, just all up in and around the place of these unmarked caves that are all over the place? You don't know what's in the mountains. You don't know what's in the hills through here.
You really don't.
You don't actually know. And I've seen enough about caves and how crazy they go and how crazy they can be interlinked and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
we don't even know the full layout of caves
We
around
really
here.
don't.
And not even close. I would like to see a statistic about that,
Oh yeah.
if there even is one, about what
I'm sure there's
what
a
percentage of
geology-
caves are actually, believed to be discovered
Yeah.
and then fully explored on top of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be actually quite easy for a lot of people to, or at least a race of people to live
Underground
underground.
entirely.
Yeah. I think it'd be a lot easier than what people would think it would
Dude,
be.
I hear these stories about. This is what gets me. I hear these stories, man. There was one here recently I heard about. Usually about these like hunters,
Yeah.
like big time, been in the woods their entire life,
Yeah.
not afraid of anything. It goes bump in the dark because there ain't nothing there.
Yeah.
Hunters.
I've spent a lot
Like
of
deer
time
hunters.
in the mountains and in the woods at night myself.
You have. And
Yeah.
I have too.
Yeah.
We both have.
We used to go coon hunting. Of course, it's raccoon, but we're rednecks, so it's coon hunting.
You're a redneck.
Yeah. So,
I'm
but
taking a stance.
yeah, but we used to do that a bunch, and so I've
Yeah.
spent a lot of time, out in
Well,
the
it's
woods
like
at night. I'm
Me
I'm
and
not
you-
really scared of the woods at dark.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like me and Clint have been back here fishing out of Granddaddy's Pond in the middle of the night.
That's actually kind of cool.
It is just for kicks and giggles. I broke my rod. I
Did y'all-
hate fishing.
Did y'all catch anything?
I caught a tree. And the tree caught a free fishing pole. Because that's where I left it.
Dang,
After I
dude.
snapped that sucker in half.
That's what I'm talking about.
Heck yeah, brother. So I hear these stories about like these big time hunters, like deer hunters and elk hunters and stuff, and they'll be like in a tree stand or whatever, and they'll see something like walk through the woods,
Yeah.
and it would scare them so bad that they would literally sell everything they owned hunting wise, and just swore never to go back in the woods.
Really?
That was a very recent story I just heard. A dude went deer hunting somewhere out west, like in the Midwest,
Mhm.
and he seen something in his tree stand that scared him so bad. He said, "No, I'm done. I'm done. I will never do it again. I'll never step foot in the woods ever, freaking again." And he
How-
sold literally his entire hobby and was dead serious, just dead set on I'm not going back in there. No.
Really?
Dude, that stuff like, and these are grown men,
Yeah.
grown redneck men saying that, bro. That's a little weird.
And not just that, he's armed.
Yeah, and you still feel that afraid that you're gonna go home and get rid of everything and just swear out of the woods,
Yeah.
bruh.
All right,
What's
so
up with that?
So then here's the question. Whenever he's there,
Yeah.
he sees whatever he sees,
Yeah,
and then it's out of view.
right. Like, how long do you wait?
How long do you wait?
I reckon he waited up there for hours. It was nighttime. He didn't come out till he, like, for sure knew that thing was gone. I reckon his buddy said he didn't come back till that night. And when he came back, he came to the camp, didn't say a word to nobody, just started packing crap up. And they were like, "Bro, what's going on? What are you doing?" And he's like, "F you. F this, F hunting, F all this. I'm not doing it. I'm done." And they're like, "Bro, whoa. What are you talking about, bro?"
Yeah.
Because they're like, "You're kind of freaking us out." Like,
Yeah.
and I reckon he told them what he saw, and they were like, "Nah, are you okay?" And he's like, "F you, F this, F hunting, I'm out." They said, I reckon they found his stuff on like Facebook Marketplace.
Really?
He sold every bit of it and swore out of the woods. That's, to me,
That's fear.
that's fear, bro.
Dude.
Dude, that makes me not want to go in the woods. And I'm not a hunter by no means. I don't go armed. Dog, I don't even carry a knife in the woods.
Yeah.
Nah. Nah.
Dude,
Pass.
that's nuts.
I think I'll just stay in the studio.
Yeah, dude.
Where,
All
the,
right.
where the door handle jiggles sometimes at night.
Yeah.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
Does it really?
Oh, did I not tell you that story?
You said it happened once.
So, Yeah, I had a feeling not long after we got done remodeling this place, I had a
Yeah.
feeling to bring a Bible in here.
Mm-hmm.
In case you guys didn't know, we're kind of religious.
Yeah.
Get over it. So I brought a Bible in here because I felt like I needed to put a Bible in here. I think it was either the next night or the night after. I was sitting right here gaming with you guys.
Yeah.
Do you not remember this?
I think I do remember
I
that.
heard something.
Yeah.
And you can see, Corey, you when the lights are out and that
Mhm.
red front porch light is on, you can
Yeah.
see right out the bottom of the door.
Yeah.
You can see if somebody's standing out there.
Yeah.
I've seen it hundreds of times. Grandmama, dad, whoever. You
Yeah.
know, you can see somebody standing out there if they're out there.
Yeah.
I heard this noise one night sitting here playing with you guys. And just as clear as day, I heard it through my my microphone in my headset. I heard like a weird sound.
Yeah, because your microphone's like extra sensitive to everything.
Yeah,
in
like
here.
it'll pick up everything in here.
Yeah, like if your dad comes in here,
I know it.
No, I'm saying like if he comes, I know it,
Yeah,
and I'm at my house on Discord.
yeah. Like everybody
it's like
can
it's
hear.
super sensitive.
Right. So I kept hearing this noise, and I turned off my music, and I told y'all, I said, yo, hold up, and I took my headset off, and I looked. I kid you not, that door handle was jiggling.
Really?
I kid you not, dude. And yeah, the other night somebody was walking on that back porch.
You sure it wasn't one of the dogs?
I don't. It might have been one. That might have been one of the dogs.
Yeah.
Potentially could have been one of the dogs. I don't know. Cause I've never seen them on the back porch.
I
but
have.
the door handle thing. There was no one there.
Yeah.
And that sucker was moving.
I've seen the dogs on the back porch.
Well, that makes me feel better.
Yeah, I've seen like Goldie back there and whatnot, the big one.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes me
For the
feel a lot
audio
better.
listeners
That
who
is-
don't know who Goldie is, he's the big one out here.
yeah. Well, I'll take that one.
Yeah.
That kind of makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah, especially since the cows
I'm
are.
fine with that explanation.
Yeah.
But when I'm telling you that door handle jiggling the other night,
Yeah. Well, see, you say the other night it was like
this has been about
almost a year ago.
it's been about 2 months ago.
No, dude, it was longer than that.
It wasn't, cause I don't think so. I don't remember. It might have been 3 months ago, but
No, dude, it's like we've had this thing done for longer than that.
surely not.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
we've had
You might be right.
we've had
I'm
like
prob-
the walls over there done for like
I know all of this was done and painted, but some of this stuff wasn't in here. So
probably like 6-7 months, dude.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we kind of slowly moved in here.
Yeah. But yeah, sometimes you get like there's just like a weird feeling. Like cuz I stay in here. For people who don't know, I moved out of my house, moved in with my parents, kind of moved out of my parents' house into the studio.
Yeah,
This is kind of where I live now. Sometimes it's really weird in here. Like, especially when I'm here by myself,
yeah,
it gets kind of creepy. Most of the time I can sleep in here peacefully
yeah,
because I lock the doors and I put chairs in front of the doors.
yeah,
That way, if the door does open, I can hear it, and I'll obviously be alarmed. But
right.
oh, but yeah, scream like a woman and then run. But yeah, that night, I don't know. The sucker was jiggling. There wasn't nobody there.
Hmm.
And thank God it was locked, too.
Yeah,
Dude, I had a sick feeling come over me, too.
really.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. And it's like, no wonder I was kind of told to put the Bible out here.
Yeah,
Kind of glad I did. And guess what? That Bible's still out here.
yeah.
And it will
Where it will stay.
Where it will stay.
And it's not the only one in here.
No, it's not.
We have a few.
Yeah. I know for sure there's 2 in here.
Yeah, I think it's
one's mine, one's yours.
yeah.
There might be another one floating around here somewhere.
I think it's just the 2.
Might be just the 2.
Yeah, I think me and you both got one in here.
But yeah, man. I've as far as like, I remember on one of the last Secret Dungeon podcast episodes, we were talking about, like, do you believe in ghosts or not? And, like, the years have kind of rocked on.
Yeah.
And I think my answer's sort of changed. Sort of.
Okay.
I still don't really believe in ghosts. I kind of subscribe more to, like, spirits. Not like, because ghosts is like dead people.
Yeah.
Spirits is like on a different level.
Yeah.
It's like mini demon.
Yeah.
I believe in that for sure.
I think
I think
there's good and bad.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely good spirits.
Yeah.
They just don't get talked about nowhere near as much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think my answer's sort of changed. I still don't really believe that the spirit of a dead person can come back, but possibly maybe their energy is just left behind or something.
Yeah, I think something kind of similar.
You know, because if you think about it, the human experience is such a unique, deep experience.
Yeah.
It would be almost kind of shocking if something wasn't left behind when a person died. Because, you know, you can still, you'll hear, I mean, dude, there's, you just Google it. There's so many stories out there about how people still feel the presence of their loved ones. And,
Yeah.
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
more just like a memory kind of thing.
Like some kind of energy.
Yeah.
You know, like a presence. You know, like
Yeah.
you have a presence. I have a presence. You know, we carry a certain energy about us, a certain vibration and frequency. I think that still resonates a little bit even after death.
Yeah.
And I think that's what the quote-unquote ghosts really are.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I could be totally wrong because I'm not dead yet. And I don't know. But as soon as I get the chance to haunt somebody, I'm doing it. No questions asked. Sorry, God, but I got to do something real quick. Y'all don't mind me, but I'll be over here on such and such street.
Yeah. I got a light switch to jiggle. Yeah.
I got some wood to knock on.
Yeah. Hey, yo, man, I got a chair to move real quick. Hold on.
I got some drawers to open.
I saw a video one time.
Do you still watch like Nuke's Top 5 and
Not
Bizarre
really.
Bub and stuff?
Not much.
I still do. Not Nuke's. I watch another one called Bizarre Bub. I watch him a lot.
Really?
His stuff's pretty weird.
What was we just? I was just about to tell a story about something.
Probably about ghosts. Was it ghosts?
I imagine so.
Goblins?
No.
Okay,
man.
so we was talking about energy. Man, I hate it when this happens, like when you're in the middle.
Oh, okay. No, I remember what it was.
He
I
found it.
saw a video of where someone was like, we wouldn't be scared of ghosts if we could see them. And it was like, it was just a dude, and you saw like the light switch flicking on and off, and then it popped, and it was just a dude, and he was just like standing there, just like looking at the camera, and just like click, 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 click. It was
Why are you doing that?
It was literally like just a guy.
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't trying to look scary or nothing.
He was just like
click,
clicking
click, 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 click.
Yeah.
And then he was like, he like to a door, and he was just like slowly opening and closing it. So like just different things.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like horror movies have really shaped our perception of stuff.
Especially the afterlife.
Yeah, and so like whenever you think ghosts, you think like something scary, you know, and so you're just like horrified, and you think that it would be, you know,
a terrible experience to try to live through.
Yeah, and so you wouldn't think this like, it's just a person, you know, if you know, if they were real,
that,
which I also don't believe that they're real, but like that kind of also put it in perspective. It's like, well, it's just a dude just like clicking a light on and off or something.
What if he's bored?
Yeah.
But in a terrifying way.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know, man.
That is crazy about that story about the dude in the woods, though.
Bro, that's
Where did you hear that story?
I I want to say it was a YouTube video. I'll try to find it again.
Yeah.
If I can find it, I'll send it to you personally.
Yeah.
And then we can talk about it next episode or
Well,
whatever.
see, all right. So whenever it comes to stuff like that,
But it was freaky though. It
If-
was like, whoa.
if I don't hear this like firsthand from somebody, I've become so jaded from the internet
Yeah.
in the time since we've
Been on the internet.
been on the internet like this.
Yeah.
I immediately just don't believe it. I think it's just a fabricated story.
And it very well could be.
Yeah.
Very well could be.
It's like what's also really bad now is that you see videos, you can't even trust videos anymore.
You really can't. Because
What's-
now that video editing technology's gotten so good.
And then AI,
And AI is insane.
is doing insane and crazy things
Dude.
with
hot
video
take.
editing.
I think some of the ghost videos we're watching are AI generated.
I mean, could be.
I'm going to die.
Could be. But what I was saying though is like even my mom gets tricked by it.
Yeah.
Like, all right, so there was a couple things here recently. They're both really funny, but so Theo Vaughn.
Yeah.
He's like, sometimes when I gotta get it, I just write it down.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
He mom sent us a video of him like singing gospel songs back in the 80s
Oh,
and
Lord.
like 70s and 80s and whatnot. She's like, he used to be a gospel singer. Look at this. And I was like, Mom, that's AI.
Yeah.
Like that's a deep fake. Like that's
Yeah.
that's what that is. And she's like, no, it's not. That's real.
You
And
should
I
have
was like-
showed her the Biden videos.
I was like, Mom, that's not real.
let me tell you something.
It took a little bit of convincing, and
Yeah.
she finally got it. But
Oh, sleepy boy.
I know, dude. Apparently, I'm like super sleepy. But so she like showed me a picture of another thing, and it was like a Golden Girls like remake, like a reboot kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it was a bunch of actresses that are more relevant now.
Them. Yeah.
That would fit the bill. And she's like, "Did you see this?" I was like, "Isn't that
They're
cool?"
rebooting Gold Girl.
Yeah, she's like, "Isn't that cool?" And I was like, "Mom, this is photoshopped."
Yeah.
She's like, "No, I'm pretty sure I saw them like talking about it and whatnot." And I'm like, Mom, no, this is photoshopped." So
Yeah.
beware your parents on Facebook; they'll believe anything.
Yeah. I mean, I've been trying to cut back on social media pretty heavily.
Dude, me too.
I have one
Mm-hmm.
secret Instagram account, and I
Yeah.
just send memes to you on it. That's all I do.
So
I try not to get on it very much.
So I've kind of come to the conclusion of something that a lot of our time is just eaten by doom scrolling.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of that.
And I'm getting tired of it, dude. So I decided to start like, I don't really want to call it necessarily detoxing, but I'll kind of, whenever I don't have anything to do, that's when I'll like allow myself to go on social media and whatnot.
Yeah.
But mostly I scroll through reels.
Yeah.
So-
I mostly just look for like because like I follow a bunch of bands that music I listen to, and like I'll follow their posts to just keep up with like new albums and
Yeah.
stuff. That's about it.
So
They don't come out with a new album every day.
And dude, you know what I've noticed is that I have so much more time in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, like if you want to know like where your time's gone,
It's doom scrolling.
Get
or
off
watching TV.
yeah, get off social media. No joke.
It used to be just watching TV.
Yeah, watching TV would just eat your time and whatnot.
It
Now it's
still
social
does.
media, and you know what? I believe that like it's just a toxic cesspool. I hate
Social media
so bad.
tries to paint this picture of a perfect life to everybody.
Yeah,
And how everybody's standards should be, and now
Yeah.
everybody's way of life should be. Oh, it's great, and blah blah blah. That's not life. That's not reality. That's a fabricated story.
You
Told.
know what? You know what else is crazy too? So
Dude,
like,
we're about to get in some conspiracy theories.
no, this is for real.
The government is watching you, listener.
Listener, yeah, for real.
They're watching you, baby.
So, I don't know.
Just like the government get really pervy. Weird.
I don't know. I feel like Elon Musk probably just nixed all of that. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. We're not going to get into politics in here.
Nah.
But
What?
talking about people on social media and like influencers being fake and whatnot.
Yeah.
Side tangent that I just now noticed this. Next to your water bottle on top of that heater
Yeah.
is a bunch of pink paint.
Yeah.
Why does that look like Hawaii?
Huh.
Mike, that looks like Hawaii right there.
Freaking does.
I just now noticed that. Anyways, so talking about influencers and whatnot, I have come across things in the past that talks about these influencers living these like crazy, lavish lives.
Yeah.
They're renting those cars.
Yeah.
They're renting those houses.
Oh yeah. From like an agency.
Yeah,
To
they're
make them look like they're rich.
they're going into debt to go on crazy trips to look
like they're got
like-
money.
like they got money and whatnot. It just
They broke.
just to be influencers.
Just like you.
They're in the hole.
They broke.
Yeah, they broke. They ain't making ner money. Not our Bert.
Not a thing, girl.
Yeah, and so it's like I've also seen people that are like trying to deprogram your influenced mind by showing you what real houses look like, and they're just go through and their house is just kind of messy, they're just lived in
Yeah.
and whatnot, and they're just like, stop paying attention to social media and these people who are like have these hyper clean houses,
Yeah,
and,
crap's
these
fake.
perfect little families and cooked meals and
No.
nice big fancy
Dude.
cars and all stuff. Like that junk's just fake, dude.
I will say there is one I've ran across her maybe 2 or 3 times in like my doom scrolling. There's this one Instagram woman who's like a mother of 2,
Yeah.
and she makes some of the most unhinged content I've ever seen. And by unhinged, she will okay, for example, the last time I seen her, she was like how to prepare your children a glass of water before bed. And this mug was going to the French Alps and scooping snow and shredding it with a cheese grater.
Maybe
into
I
a
have
glass.
seen that. Yeah. Maybe I have seen that. They're just like people making. Yeah.
And she just keeps going on and
Yeah.
on, and it gets more and more
Yeah.
unhinged. And she's smiling the whole time.
Oh yeah.
And she's got this calm, soothing voice.
Oh
And
yeah.
I take the ice from the French Alps and I shave it on the cheese grater to give my children a little extra chill in their drink. And it's just
Yeah.
like, who does that?
Yeah, dude.
But that's the point.
it's like-
is
it's
that
satire.
nobody does that.
Yeah, it's like nobody actually lives like
Now,
this.
if more Instagram was like that, I'd be hooked. Because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, what's the most unhinged thing I can find?
Yeah, dude.
Which, that's generally the memes I send you.
Yeah, dude. We find the most unhinged stuff and send it to each other.
Dude, I send you straight schizo posts.
Yeah, just straight brain rot. Dude,
Just brain glitch.
some of the garbage you send me, and that's exactly what it is.
It's brain glitch.
It's garbage,
It's
dude.
garbage.
It's
It is straight trash.
dude. I was thinking about there was this one that you sent me that was so bad that I was fully expecting it to just say directed by Cheney Herford at the end of it. It was like this full on. You remember? We was on our
Coke
way to.
one?
Yes.
Will this Coke make me Chinese,
Yeah.
man?
We was like on our way to Raging Gazebo, and I was watching it in the passenger seat. I was like, dude, what is
This
this?
dude just walks up to this other dude in the street and just starts telling him, like, or asking him, like, will this Coke make me Chinese, man? He cracks it open and the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
screen glitches.
Oh yeah, he was saying stuff about like, wait, I can't remember what happened in Tiananmen Square, and then you hear
Nothing
this
happened.
voice, this like female voice. Nothing happened in Tiananmen Square. Dude, it's just like it's deeply programmed in your psyche.
Dude. That is the stuff I live for.
Yeah, I'm like,
That
dude,
kinda
that's
content.
that's so goofy, dude.
I love that stuff though, because it breaks everything. It's
Yeah.
anti-culture,
Yeah.
and it's funny.
All right, so you want to know something else that I think is really funny?
Yeah,
You know, for years, me and you and John and all of our friends have like really harped on physical media
yeah,
being, important and whatnot.
yeah,
And we've talked about like, you gotta own because these streaming services are garbage,
Right.
and all that stuff. Like, it's not better. Streaming's not better. You gotta have, you gotta have the physical copy of stuff, and ebooks aren't better, and all that kind of stuff. So now you're starting to see movements of people doing the exact same thing.
really.
Yeah.
Wow,
Well, see, that's
Irony.
why vinyl came back in such a huge way.
that is true.
And so-
now Walmart's selling vinyl, dude.
Yeah, and then
Like all kinds of vinyl.
and then like Best Buy stopped selling DVDs and Blueys. You know
Yeah,
that?
so Walmart just picked up the pace.
Yeah, Walmart just picked up the pace and whatnot. And you can go to like these secondhand stores like Second and Charles and McKay's and stuff like that. You
yeah.
can find them for so cheap.
Oh yeah,
And the thing is like, dude, the streaming services are getting even worse than the last time we harped on this.
they're getting just as bad as cable was before cable fell.
There's ads on it, and I'm paying for this.
That's the whole reason we went to internet TV.
Yeah, because
Because we didn't want to watch the stinking ads.
it's like the only thing I'm paying for now is the convenience of being able to watch it whenever I want to watch it.
pretty much.
I'm like, all right, so, and she knows I hate this. If it wasn't for Rachel, I would have next to none of my streaming services. As soon as an
Yeah.
ad pops up on my streaming service, anything that I watch, I'm like, what the heck is this?
You just get irate.
I do. I get so mad. Dude, I get
Bruh.
so mad whenever I'm sitting here watching SpongeBob on Paramount Plus because my daughter wants to watch SpongeBob
And then
now.
you gotta watch a commercial.
And then, 3 or 4 episodes go by, and then there's like a 2.5 minute long commercial break. What is this?
Yeah. What kind of weird torment is this?
What is this? It's like, this is not what this is supposed to be.
I paid
and
to
they
get
all
away from
split.
this.
They all just like just spider webs cracked
It's
into all these
just
different
as bad,
streaming
it's just
services.
as bad as the gaming launchers, dude. There's Steam and Epic and EA.
Everybody wants their
and-
slice of the pie. And it's just like
Everybody
you're
wants
bleeding
it.
your customers dry. And what's going to end up happening is nobody's going to buy your crap because guess what? You're going to spend $200 million to make a game, and then nobody's going to buy it because it's a piece of trash. And so it's just
Yeah.
like nobody's going to.
Yeah, the way that the world is going as far as like services go and entertainment,
You're just not going to own anything anymore.
unless you just get it physical. and just be
Yeah,
done
it's
with
like
it.
physical's the only way to
just kinda
literally
beat everybody.
own the thing.
and
I
beat,
know
and,
that a
and
lot of
beat
people,
the companies out of it.
yeah, and I know a lot of people are just like, well, what am I going to watch this on? I don't have a.
Dude, pop in a movie. That's what we
Well,
used to do.
I don't have anything that can watch Blu-rays or DVDs.
Not my problem.
That sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, it sounds like you need to go to the store and get you one for about $100.
You can get it for cheaper than that.
I know.
You can get
I was trying to be nice.
it. Yeah, get
I
you.
was talking to the Californians.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah. I was talking about the imported ones.
Yeah,
No, I'm joking.
the imports of our area.
Yeah,
like
it-
Californians and Texans.
Yeah, and it's
Go
getting.
buy your $50 Blu-ray.
So I was
Shut
going to
up.
play Final Fantasy VII on Steam,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Loaded, bought it, downloaded it.
New one or old one?
Old one.
Yeah.
The old one.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I could understand this a little more if it was the new one.
Mhm.
I'm talking about the original
Yeah.
because I wanted to actually experience the original
PlayStation
and whatnot.
1.
I want to say this was like shortly after I played Chrono Trigger.
Right.
Dude,
Mhm.
they wanted me to make a Square Enix account.
Why?
I've already bought your game.
Why?
I mean, you're not going to get any more money out of me.
Why?
I don't.
They just want another
And you know what I
slice
did?
of the pie, dude.
You know what I did?
Didn't?
I didn't do it.
Proud of you.
And then I uninstalled the game.
I hope I see a tear when I say this.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Thanks.
There is a little tear.
I needed that. But
But for real though, that's why I went back to collecting movies.
me too.
Because it's like because
I'll take
one minute Netflix or Hulu or freaking whoever will
Yeah.
have it, and the very next second they won't.
dude.
And
We got
then
yeah.
the different countries have different stuff
Yeah.
on their streaming services,
Like the
So you
rights
have-
and all that
You
stuff.
have to get a VPN to watch what you want to watch.
Let me ask you something. When was the last time you watched Squidbillies on streaming?
On streaming,
Yeah, you can't.
I've never have. Last time I watched it was on Adult Swim.
You can't hardly, except for the brand new season, because they have rights issues.
Bruh, our
and all that stuff.
wavelengths look really crazy. I don't even know what that means.
Yo, what happened there?
That's hieroglyphics.
I think it was because you was like moving your mic around a lot.
May have been.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you got to watch moving that cord, brother.
Sorry, brother.
But yeah,
I may have jacked the entire thing, but
it's
we'll,
all good.
We'll find out in a minute.
We'll leave it.
Oopsies.
Leave it in. Leave it in.
I'm sorry.
um,
I'll do it again. I'll jerk that cord so quick.
yeah, I'm gonna freaking do it, Shaggy. But these shows like rights issues and stuff that they're having is infuriating to have to deal with.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, I'm about to just start buying box sets of TV shows and whatnot, and just
Dude, I got King of the Hills just waiting on my Amazon list.
yeah,
I was planning on buying the whole box set and just be done.
yeah,
Because I love King of the Hill. Eventually, they'll take it off. They'll take it off some streaming service.
yeah,
and-
because it's currently on Hulu. What happens whenever? All right, so here's a perfect example. Rooster Teeth.
yeah,
They went under.
mm-hmm.
Completely went under, and someone else owned now all of the shows and whatnot that Rooster Teeth made. Now there were only two of real prestige, as far as like wide appeal,
yeah.
and that was Red versus Blue and then Ruby. Where are they?
Nowhere to be found.
They're just gone.
Yep.
They're just gone. Like where? It's just it.
Unless you go buy the physical copies somewhere.
And you know what I found at Second and Charles?
Red and blue.
Seasons 1 through 4
Did you get it?
of Red versus Blue. No, I didn't have the money for it.
That's something.
But also,
It's doing it again.
Is doing it again?
It's doing it again. I don't know what it is.
Is it me?
I don't know. know.
Let's see. Is it me?
I can't tell. I think it's me.
It is you.
It is me. Oh, okay. We found it.
Rip.
Sorry.
Rip.
Hey, let's go ahead and just cut this, listen
Yeah.
to it, and just see what happens.
Okay.
Everybody, we really appreciate you coming back and checking us out. Hope you enjoyed this episode.
Yeah.
We will definitely see you next time.
Tune in next time where we complain about more stuff.
Yeah, where we
Like old people.
complain and yell and say, hey. All right. Peace, guys. Dude, cut